I like their draft. I think it comes together pretty well. The Broodmother could be a problem.
It's your...
You know, it's a cheese pick at the end.
It's your pub trauma talking. Like, you see
Yes.
a Brood, you see a Timber,
Yes.
you see a Monkey King. These are all pub stomping heroes, you know? And I get it. On the other side, it takes a bit more finesse, I would say, to win with. Like, you need to play the map properly, you need to make sure that your Chen rotations are strong as well. We'll see. It's a fun game in front of us, for sure.
After that last game, too, it does feel like... I would almost go and say, like, you know, the games in TI were pretty low kill.
Tio?
Now, yeah, TI was pretty low kill, right? And now, Theodore gonna die. Stoikov getting that first blood. First game, it didn't work out. It was 2 bounty runes apiece. And now, this game, it ends up being a first blood for the side of OG.
What about bounties? 3 bounties for Avulus, so... They got something out of it. It's not great because... The one hero you don't want to give first blood to is probably the Monkey King on mid lane. Like, just a massive, massive help for the Monkey into a quap. Like, the lane is not easy for the monkeys, so... This helps.
You're gonna look at all these lanes. Janta are gonna have to be careful, and... It's that first level here for Batrider in the Flame Break. Maybe you catch somebody out of position. Immediately using it to get Janter out of his way, but they're still fighting back and forth.
Oh, he messed the pull hard. Like, he actually helped Chen with this play.
It's a bit unfortunate. Janter going into the Satyr Convert. That's the way he wants to be playing this one with that mana burn. And Daze taking a significant amount of damage on this, and not too fun. And now his courier is going up and all the way around, but it won't be found by Janter, so it should be...
No, this is
okay.
like... honestly, on top lane, for Bat, I feel like that was a disaster of a start. Like, he burned through all of his regions, all of his tangos, the first set at least.
He brought in a second set.
He didn't pull again, though. He didn't creep skip again. He just... For the best, because Chen was about to connect.
He also... He re-blocked the camp, but this sentry placed by Janter is in a cool spot.
It's in a cool spot, but you don't see the other sentry. That's what's cool about the one that Daze planted. You can see that he was a 5. You know, he knows all these... Every single 5, I swear, plays lobby a lot, you know, without anyone. Just finds all the nice little places where you can cut a tree and put a sentry.
Just gotta be able to, you know, see it and do it.
Your mid lane is... For now, at least, going extremely well for Stoikov.
14-6 to the 8-3 of Lornoff.
I think the first blood helps, truly. Like,
Yeah.
immensely for Monkey. You get Orb of Frost and you get Boots of Speed, and suddenly you can actually threaten the Quap.
There's a Quap for now who's 2-1-1. Probably will be 3-1-1 after a while. Core, he gets that little bit of lockdown with a Bushwhack on a Shad, and he just gets run out by Saberlight.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Double Bracer build on Brewmaster. Like, he deals a lot of damage. Especially when brewed up.
Grandmaster on the Brewmaster. And Saberlight showing just why. But of course, get some help there from Theodore with the Bushwhack that landed. You can't really hide in the trees. Like, yeah, your webs are down, but if you're putting yourself in harm's way to just get bushwhacked, you're not going to have a fun time.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see what Brew goes for as well. I feel like this game, even though they have a global, Orchid could be alright. I mean, not really the most popular item for a safe lane brood. And just because you're playing into a brewmaster, it kind of feels neat. You know, you get Bloodthorn and you're basically forcing him into Manta, which he probably will buy anyway. Some form of Dispel is absolutely necessary for Saberlight.
I was wondering if anybody was going to buy a Lotus in this game for Avulus.
You can, or even on Brew you can do it. Like you can do it on Shen. Smiling Knight. He's so damn tanky.
Yeah, he's fine. Ixa trying to do something there, but there's just not much for him to really get done at the moment. Lois is going to die. That is another kill down here, and this is Theo Akor fighting back on Shad. Not going to work out.
Yeah, this time around it was a trade.
Saberlight immediately just focusing on putting the damage onto Shad while the insatiable hunger gets popped. But Shad not getting that much out of it. Now Lornoff, he is going to be in trouble. His Blink's on cooldown. Stoikov looking to get the kill, but doesn't quite have it with the Bushwhack coming through. Lelis comes in, and now all of a sudden Stoikov has to pop that wand just to feel safe and run. That is a big save as Lornoff is able to survive and maybe survive to get that level 6.
These were huge rotations from both supports. Like, Hoodwink saving, of course, the Quap, and Silencer just being there prevents them from going back on the Monkey King. Because if Quap goes, she's dead, right? So, it's a nice save. They might contest the top rune. Let's see, Bat is around as well. We might see a fight here.
Daze trying to get those stacks. It's a haste rune to get picked up.
Oh, this might be a dead Bat.
And this is Daze dead. Stoikov already used Balance Strike, so there's not much to help him, but no deny.
It was almost pitch perfect attempt, by the way, to deny him. Just way too much damage instances on the other side. Like, even the Shadow Strike deals more damage than the right click of Silencer. What's the build on Monkey, by the way, as well? I wonder. As he's playing mid, so he's going for Corrosion right now, but we'll see what he goes for after. Yeah,
what he's really looking for, but Smiling Knight's pretty tanky. He's not level 6 just yet. Janter would be the one you had to go on, and he looked over towards top, wastes this time, and goes back to mid. So Lornoff's now level 6. Monkey King, he's 6 too, but Lornoff's had time to recover.
He's 1,000 gold above of Quap, by the way. No, not a huge recovery on Quap, considering she has almost as much net worth as her Chen.
Yeah, but getting there. Has had some time.
Yeah, slowly, but surely.
Yeah. Slow and steady wins the race, as I've always been told.
They lie to you.
Well, yeah.
I'm not sure what kind of race you win by going slowly, but
I'm trying, you know. I mean, I'm the tortoise.
Yeah, exactly.
My life is the tortoise. High armor, by the way. Tortoise is high armor.
Yeah, you're a long distance kind of a guy.
This Smiling Knight, like, you can't really go and try and kill him. Now he's level 6. Like, he's got that Elder Dragon form. You're gonna need 3 heroes at least to go and get that. Lockdown doesn't exactly feel amazing. Like, it has to come with Lasso, I would say. And this 2 in tower bottom is gonna get hit up, and they have found themselves Shad, who needs to run. He's just gonna have to abandon the tower. He's trying to find a place to farm. He's trying to find himself some open time, but that's not happening.
Yep. Even though they can catch him with Bushwhack, that's all that they've got. Unless you're popping the Brew ulti, you're not killing the Brood Mother. They need maybe a blink on DK, and that's what he's building for. Like, so the DK is going first blink, and meanwhile Brew is going Radiance. So they've basically made sure that they still scale, even though Dragon Knight isn't going for a massively greedy build. Brew is.
those stacks. They need to make sure that they get those stacks, because I believe Theocore went up there and knows that they are being made. But you gotta have somebody who can take them.
It's like Bat plus Timber. I feel like
Yeah,
those two
on the
can
side
take
of
them.
Radiant, but if you know for Dire, like, who can you contest with? It would have to be like everybody, right?
Even if you bring everyone, you just don't have the damage. You're gonna get punished. You have no AoE. Maybe with Dragon Form.
But that is pretty tough there for Avulus. And you know, it's not tough typing in !ticket in the chat. You can buy some tickets to join us in the beautiful Belgrade, Serbia. As over mid, Lelis is pretty dead. Holmes out here. Warnoff gets another kill. And again, Theocore is going to spot these stacks and say, hey guys, we need to figure this out. And you guys need to figure out if you're coming to the LAN event. So get some tickets. Come join. Should be fun.
It's really cool that we're having an event in the Balkans multiple times now in a row.
Hey, it's at the Sava Center. It's a nice little intimate arena.
It's a decent
nice.
arena, yeah.
Just got renovated recently. Mid-tier 1. Also, they did take that big camp.
Silencer
They got
again?
the big camp, and now Silencer again is just dead. Look of... as they would say in baseball, swing and a miss.
It's zoning gold.
Okay, dude.
They are taking, they are pushing and taking all this pressure to them, right? Like as we said, Chen, Brewmaster, Dragonite, all these heroes are ready to pressure, and they're doing exactly that. Meanwhile, Timber and Bat just farming the ancient stacks, getting ready to fight. Perhaps on the, I'm not sure. They have only one tier 1 remaining. That's the top tier 1 tower. Maybe they can make a play of their own once Bat has a blink, but he is quite far away from it, which is something that they're truly lacking on OG right now. No global and no blink on Bat. Like it's very hard for them to set things up. They're gonna try anyway, though.
12 minutes in, no global. Like, this is super tough.
You see, like even this Chen kill, it's almost not possible. They don't have lasso. Bat?
He's got his ult. Like, I don't know how you kill him, and now you just lose days. Like, you were feeding over some of these kills.
Yeah, their draft, at the moment at least, feels like it's maybe even not playable. On the positive note, Shad will be completing his Orchid. And that's something we mentioned earlier. Like, this Orchid might enable a kill or two.
Potentially, yeah. It's not easy. It is not easy at all. And I'm trying to wonder, like, yeah, now you've got global, but is this coming too late where your answers aren't exactly there? Because yeah, Shad, he's got his Orchid.
Oh, look at Lorna, by the way.
Well, he doesn't have a courier to get this Orchid, but he'll have it. He'll have the gold. But Dragonite's gonna have his Orchid soon too.
He's absolutely ready to fight, even without it, I would say.
Yeah.
Every time he has Dragon Form. Lornov, by the way, he's sitting this far out because he has Illusion Rune. He's actually maybe even trying to bait out the global. You know? He has Ice Armor on, and Illusion Rune, and Blade Mail. Chances are you're not killing him. Even if the global completely connects, there's a Hand of God on the other side to rescue you after.
Almost asking them to come for him. They're gonna smoke on the side of Avulus.
Oh, blink. Stun.
They found the Monkey King, and that's gonna be a sharpshooter. Theocore getting that kill. Simple. I mean, that is quick damage, easy kill, and now
TP out.
TP attempt, but Dragon Tail's there. There's no way to
Pull the damage.
really just leave like that. And the damage is pretty high. Theocore doesn't have another sharpshooter. The Timber Chain trying to get away, but if they can land the Bushwhack, they should get this kill. And there it is. It connects, and Theocore getting credit for both those kills. And that puts Avulus up 4,000 net worth, and it's not the biggest margin, but at this point in the game,
it's pretty big.
Feels like Avulus are controlling everything.
Yeah, at this point in the game, it's pretty big. By the way, one of the main reasons why Hoodwink became so popular is the Go Nuts facet at TI. And right there you saw the Scurry plus Go Nuts, like Bushwhack is huge. Global?
Silence. This is the first global to try and make something work.
He's gonna split.
Silence the
he
split.
didn't.
No! Oh, Saberlight not going to be able to split out now. Looking for the Wukong's command. Is there going to be enough damage there? Janter gets over to the side. They go to the Hand of God. They've got the Sonic Wave. The damage coming through with the Sharpshooter again. Stoikov is dead. Days will fall. Lorinoff in trouble. He'll die. Good trade to get at least that Queen of Pain after killing off the Brew. 2 cores. And that is now going to be Janter dead and Mixa turning up the heat a little bit.
Suddenly, not that bad of a trade at all, even though they did commit a big ult, right? Like, Global was used. I feel like Avulus were a little bit unfortunate with the split. Bro, it's always like that, isn't it, with Bro? Like, you never get that split when Orchid is sticking you down. Which is why he queued up the Manta already. Like, he sees all these silences, realizes that he needs a Dispel immediately. Manta, of course, amazing on this hero together with Radiance. Just gives you everything that you need. By the way, Queen of Pain was a little bit too aggressive.
Oh,
Brute.
God, Theocore, man.
Yep.
I know he's just subbing, but he is looking real good.
This combo in specific, by the way, like the Hoodwink plus DK, it's been played a lot even on offlane, and it's just such a nice setup with so much control and so much damage. They complement one another quite a lot. Brew split?
Split, and that will be a kill in a daze. Saberlight making the connection.
Oh, Stoikov.
Trying to get through the trees. Looking, searching. Can't find him.
What's crazy is Timber was also there, and he was like on like 40% HP, so they missed both of the kills that were there for the picking.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Trying to find anything, and taking a look at this graph. Still a 4,000 net worth lead, 12-7. Brood is figure out the deficit to which they've put themselves in.
Yeah, they're also about to lose this huge global power spike because some defensive items are coming on the other side. Like we have a Quap with the Yules being brought to her right now. Of course, Manta that we talked about on Brew, he needs... Well, he's some ways away from full Manta, but he's getting there.
He's working on it. Taking some stacks again, and we'll see what they can do. And if Avulus kind of want to go another move,
What do you
wait
think?
for these ults to come back up, split, and maybe reset on Elder Dragon form. What were you gonna say?
How do you feel about late game from these two teams? Like, what's your read on who's stronger down the line? Monkey.
I still kind of like the... Well, one, I love that Theocore is going for this Lotus. I think that's solid. I think the DK is going to feel pretty strong. And Brew's one of those heroes that, with this Radiance, stays strong for a while, right? Like, Primal Split, as long as you get it off, is one of those spells that can change a fight if he gets Refresher at some point.
Top lane.
Wukong's lasso and a kill on a Janter.
That was the lasso necessary as well for Chen kill? I wonder. They just wanted to be quick about it, I guess. No messing around there next to the tier 2 tower.
Not the worst thing in the world.
The way I see Brew always is like when I'm playing this hero, do they have easy ways of killing my Brewlings later? And when I see OG, they don't. Maybe if you're fighting in the Wukong's command, that's a problem. But honestly, it feels like a very, very free brew game. For the Brewlings, at least. Getting to split is maybe a problem because of global and lasso and stuff, but once you split, you're free. Brood?
Looking for Brood, and they will get this kill. Shadow was looking like he was just about to be able to turn it around. Smiling Knight, he's standing his ground in a chakram. He'll end up dead, but they lose Stoikov, and now they're looking to find Mixa. They're on him, and he does not really have anywhere to go. That is all 3 cores on the side of OG dead. Avulus, despite the fact that they lose Smiling Knight, are happy with what they have got, and this is happening right next to the Tormentor that spawned.
Yeah, right at the 20-minute mark, next to the Tormy, you win a fight, you get a shard as a reward as well. That was so clutch, by the way. Like, if they don't get the Brood, maybe a second. Like, if she had 100 more HP, look at that.
Right.
She pops the BKB and she gets the hunger off, but she doesn't get to hit. Like, if he hit them like twice, as my voice cracks, he'd heal up. Like, they wouldn't get that kill.
But that's going to be potentially the difference maker. Is we got a fight coming through with the Wukongs once again, and they found Stoikov back to back.
And the 21 minute shrine as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh boy, that is not good at all. That is not what you like to see, and you know, they're just following the game plan. Like, you guys can follow the channel, and you can follow us !F in the chat. Follow us on all socials. Get yourself into some Dota.
Yeah, I'm just following this Chen as well, and where he goes, the team usually follows. Right now, he's going down bottom. With the shard, of course, he can easily take Ancients as well for his squad. They have Brew split in 10. And it seems like they're ready to fight, but both sides are. Like, the smoke is up on the other side. You have the global, you have Blink on Mixa. Like, this Timbersaw can be the difference maker. Bat, of course, as well with the Blink. Timber?
Dragon
Oh,
Tail,
no.
bushwhack on a 2. Oh!
That's not the difference I had in mind.
I don't think so either, but goddamn. I mean, that, yeah, everybody's tipping Theo Core, and
Yep.
like I said, you know, he is just standing in, but he is looking fierce.
Absolutely. Like that, bushwhack. It's not only that it catches Timber, it breaks their smoke and catches Silencer as well, so there's no global even. I mean, maybe Silencer shouldn't even be hugging one of his teammates, you know, if anyone gets gone on, at least it's only one target, but it's hard to tell at that point.
And this has just been all Avulus.
They gave Brood
No slowdown in
Aegis,
sight.
by the way.
Why not, right?
Lasso.
Lasso comes in, and that is a dead Chen. Saberlight moving forward as he's got this Aegis. Does that Primal Split? He'll use that, and the Wukongs comes through on the other
Mix
side
up.
with the Dragon Tail. The damage, the Void Panda pulling in this Timbersaw even further. Theocore finally dies. That is a 5-time spree going to the way of Shad. They're trying to stay on top of this Brood. Again, Void Panda pull in, but Smiling Knight right there with the Dragon Tail. Global Silence coming in, but that's not good enough. Shad's gonna die. Stoikov is next. That is 3 gone, and they will look for this Silencer and find him. They've got the duels, they've got the damage, they'll get the kill.
I love how he just stood there for a second. He's like, okay, I know this is over, and then he starts moving. Damn, I'm not in a pub. I need to continue playing. Just another good fight from Avulus. Insta split on Brew. I think what OG were hoping for is to blow him up. To get, like, if you can see the Timber, maybe he thought, I'm gonna blow up the Brew right here, but is Chen truly the target? Like, is he worth it? He even has buyback. Like, he could easily just pop buyback, use ulti, right? At this point. The orchids are making a huge difference for Avulus. Like, the Dragonite Orchid was mwah, just a beautiful item this game. Just making sure that if they go on a Timber, they can take him down. Global way too late or very insignificant at this point.
Yeah, very.
And they're
insignificant.
14k behind, really. Like, at this point, like, you're just lacking items to fight.
Oh. That's balanced. Just off the map. That's, yeah, sure. Why not? Yeah, that is so far. I mean, so good for Avulus, and I'm trying to really think in my mind, like, how do OG come back in this game? We said late game, like, Avulus can hold their own. I don't really see the pathway back. Yeah, Chen again, this is how it starts, right? Pickoffs make it happen potentially. But Chen has to also be worth it.
At this point, I feel like you just need to delay the game. 25 minutes in, when you're 15k behind, you're probably not winning the... just a normal fight. So you need to get a pick off first, and then you need to do something, maybe split. But they want to fight into an Aegis. This is danger zone.
Yeah, fighting into an Aegis at any point with a minute and a half left on it is going to be pretty risky.
They're going in.
Wukongs, Boundless, BKB turnaround. Global Silence comes through. They get the kill on Alelis, and
the bat.
They will lose Daze. That's the Orchid burn. They do get Luren off, so that is one for them. But
BKB
now
though,
the
it's
Dragon
out.
Tail and the sharpshooter. Ooh. Just Shad can't survive. He just cannot get away.
Yeah, he used the BKB to help with the kill, and once that BKB is out, he's just such a free kill for anyone on their side. Keep in mind that there's a Lotus, of course, on Hoodwink. It's been there for quite a bit now, and just initiating on a Dragon Knight, it's not gonna work. He has a BKB and a Lotus behind him.
You can't really touch him. You simply just don't have enough. Can't touch this thing. Yeah, basically. So, you're gonna get some time, right? Because usually we don't see teams overstep. You're gonna wait for next Aegis, because this one's about to run out. I assume they're gonna wait for next Aegis.
I'm not sure. I feel like these two teams are duking it out, you know? Like, there is, like, no control, no defensive moves. It's just full on go. Look, like, Stoikov is already setting up for the Wisdom Shrine on top.
Wukong's Boundless. They'll get the Shrine. They'll have the lasso. That's going to be out of the Queen of Pain. Warnoff's in trouble. Blink away. It's out of the Wukongs. Now the turnaround. Saberlight looking to go in. He's got some help here from Smiling Up with the BKB, but Shad still full health. Saberlight doesn't have Primal Split. The chase for Mixa. The look. Timber Chain getting some distance. The Acorn Shot bouncing around. Boundless Strike onto 2. Sonic Wave connects. Mixa, he's going to fall. Warnoff gets credit for that kill. That's 1.
Oh, buyback.
He's going to be forced to buy back. Smiling Knight still standing his ground. Hand of God comes in.
That damage.
The kill with the Whirling Death. Smiling Knight's now gone. The Global Silence is used. Boundless Strike hits. And that will be a second. Saberlight falling as they will clean up some creeps here. They'll get themselves some extra gold. And that is a bit of a hold from the side of OG. But it cost them the buyback from this Timber.
Yeah, it cost them the buyback, but it was like this is a gift that they have been given right here by Avulus. They could have played this game a bit slower, maybe a bit more methodical, but nope. They went in and they got played. I feel like maybe could have been a bit closer to save the brew. Lotus was off cooldown. Like, maybe Lotus the brew, he splits and he survives, but this is also fine. Stoikov.
Oh, BKB. Croaker. Broken. Ooh, boy. Acorn shot.
Yeah. Daze.
Daze's bushwhack. He is looking pretty dead. But does this cost them Warnoff? Sonic Wave, but Timber Chain is there.
They're coming
Warnoff.
back.
They need to figure it out, but Mixa might be in a bit too far now. Who is trying to get the kill onto Warnoff? Bushwhack connects. He just fought back, and he's going to be dead for 80 seconds.
Yeah, they needed to kill the Quap earlier. You know what's crazy? What saves this Quap multiple times this game? It's the usually most worthless rune in the game, the Illusion rune. Actually saving his life. When you're playing into any sort of a silence or any dots, of course, it's really nice. And he didn't have to waste Yules the first time. He could just pop the Illusion rune and then go back in. Now without Timber, you just don't have the damage. I don't know if you can def this side.
At least this side.
They have a tier 2 on top, so they're losing 2 sides max, right? Like, they shouldn't lose more than that. Timbers should kind of be up, I guess, to defend. If they try to go for Throne, they're not even gonna. They're gonna go for Rush, which is, of course, a more disciplined approach.
Minute till it's up, I believe. Yeah, they have fixed this. Saberboy just there. He's got Boots of Travel. Chen now has Guardian Greaves, so he's still not the easiest of kills, but they're gonna go for Tormentor. Oh, BKBing for that.
He had to, right? Like, he didn't know if DK has a blink or not. Of course, you're assuming that he does have it, so imagine DK just blink stunning you there while you try to TP without BKB. That would be in-game losing. When it comes to big items, almost Octarine on Brew, of course he has a Shard as well, so it makes his split super annoying and on a really low downtime.
Roche back up. Let's see how they set up for this. I mean, Roche, they're not looking at it immediately.
Shad?
And now Blink, Shad, he is in trouble. And the Bloodthorn's on him. EKB's going to be forced out. They thought about the Wukongs. He's going to get up out of the high ground, but Saberlight's going to be here with the Void Panda looking to pull him back. They'll actually end up pulling in the Bat Rider. And they'll go to the lasso. It's on a Lornoff, but they'll get the kill on a Daze, so that will break. The Sharpshooter flies in. Stoikov also using that Wukong's. Cyclone onto Mixa. They'll find Stoikov. Smiling Knight gets the kill. Sonic Wave on a Shad, who now is just alone. There's no way for him to survive, and with no Shad, he'll have buyback, but this is looking like this one might just be over regardless.
These last 5 minutes were basically won by Avulus because of BKBs. They just abused the BKB timers from OG. They forced the buyback now as well. And straight into the pit probably that they go. They also have BKBs of their own, like they haven't used the one on DK, so he's not really that afraid of fighting. By the way, did you see the Void pull on Monkey? Like the Void Panda pulled him out of the arena, so his Wukong command as well stopped. Like that was one of the plays that they have made, but right now what they're doing very nicely on Avulus is forcing out the BKB for nothing. And then you fight after. Like Broodmother as a hero, if she doesn't have a BKB at this point of the game, she's useless. Like there is literally nothing that she does in fights.
I don't know what you're gonna do in a fight now down this much. Oh boy. Able to escape. And now, Smiling Knight, Balance Strike coming through. Though look, They're trying to get a kill on a Mixa. Shad's also here, but the Primal Split's been committed. They go to the lasso. It's going to be on a Lauren off. He's going to be caught for a second, but the Hand of God gets used. He's able to blink away. They've also got the Guardian Greaves, the Sonic Wave, Mixa, Daze, both dying. The chase is on. They want Lauren off so badly, but they just cannot get him. Feel a core on the run as well, but 3 heroes are dead on the side of OG. That's going to be GG. Shad's going to fall, and Avulus, they take game 2. They lose nothing in that fight. Oh, wow.
That's what, a very quick one as well. 34-minute mark, 35 minutes.